Today we're looking at the LS Harmonic Balancer Installation Tool 551141. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. This tool is made for GM LS engines from 1997 and up. It's designed to make installing the harmonic balancer or crank pulley simple and safe. The main idea is to avoid hammering or forcing the balancer onto the crankshaft, which can easily damage the threads or crank seal.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The LS 551141 tool comes with a threaded rod, a bearing, a nut, and a washer. The materials look solid, steel construction with a decent finish. It's not flashy, but it's built for function. When used right, it aligns the balancer perfectly and presses it on smoothly as you tighten the nut. One of the first things I noticed is how much cleaner and safer this method is compared to using homemade bolts or rented universal tools. The threading feels precise, which is key for LS engines since they're easy to cross-thread if you're not careful. It fits LS1, LS2, LS3, LS6, LS7, and LS9 engines, basically any Gen 3 or Gen 4 small block GM engine. Using it is simple. Thread the installer rod into the crankshaft, slide on the bearing and washer, then the nut. As you tighten, the balancer presses onto the crank evenly. It's a smooth process, and if you've ever done it without a proper tool, you'll know why it's worth the price. Now, let's talk about real-world use. The tool does the job, but it's not perfect. The threads can feel a bit tight on some engines, especially if your crank threads are dirty or worn. A light coat of anti-seize helps a lot. The bearing could also spin smoother, but it gets the job done without much effort. Durability-wise, this isn't a lifetime grade tool like some from high-end brands, but for the price, it's solid. Most users will only use it a few times, during an engine build, balancer replacement, or LS swap, so it's more than enough for home mechanics and small shops. If you plan to use it often, keep the threads clean and store it with a little oil to prevent rust. That's one of those small things that'll make it last much longer. Also, check that the installer rod doesn't bottom out in the crank before tightening, just to be safe. I like that it comes ready to use without needing extra adapters. Some cheaper kits miss that. On the downside, packaging could be better. Sometimes it arrives with minimal protection, so check for bent threads before use. Overall, the LS Harmonic Balancer Installation Tool 551141 is practical, affordable, and works as intended. It's not professional grade, but it saves time and prevents damage to expensive engine parts. If you're working on LS engines regularly, it's one of those must-have tools that pays for itself quickly. For anyone doing an LS swap or just maintaining their GM V8, this tool makes the job easier and safer. No need to improvise with bolts or pullers not made for the job. That's my take on it. If you want reliable results without spending a lot, this is a good pick. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you found this review useful.